He knew he wasn't alone again even before he opened his eyes. The silence in the room was too thick. The kind that presses against your ears. The kind where someone is always hiding. "Don't move," a voice whispered right next to his left ear. He lay there, staring at the ceiling. The crack above the light fixture had grown longer overnight. Or maybe it only seemed that way. It slowly spread like a thin black branch, and something shifted deep inside it. He knew, if he turned his head too fast, it would disappear. But if he stared too long, it would come out. "We were waiting for you to wake up," another voice said, this one childlike. "Today they'll come closer," answered a hoarse one, like from a scratched throat. He shut his eyes. "The doctor said, it isn't real. Mom said, it's just an illness. The pills said, sleep. But the monsters said, we've always been here." He slowly sat up in bed. The floor was cold, but he was afraid to look down. Last night something long and thin had peeked out from under the bed. Not a paw, not a hand, something with too many joints. "Don't look at the floor," a familiar whisper advised. "We're not ready to show ourselves completely yet," another one giggled. He walked to the kitchen without lowering his gaze below table level. Who knew what might crawl lower? Who knew what might hang above? The cup trembled in his hands. Water spilled onto the table, but he didn't wipe it away. He was listening. Something inside the fridge was breathing. Slowly, with a wet throat. "Open it," a gentle voice asked. "It's dark in here. We're lonely," another added. "You're not real," he whispered. The words stuck in his throat. "You're not real. You don't exist." The kitchen responded with offended silence. Then something clicked behind his back. Like a joint. Like someone straightened a finger that was far too long. "Then who's standing behind you right now?" a voice asked very softly. Tears rolled down his cheeks on their own. He didn't turn around. He had already learned. If he didn't see them, they were weaker. But the voices grew closer. Warmer. Almost caring. "We help you not feel alone. People left. We stayed. We're always with you." He covered his ears with his hands and slowly slid down to the floor. The cold tiles brought back a small piece of reality. Somewhere far away, a car drove past. A neighbor slammed a door. Real sounds. Living sounds. "It's the illness," he whispered, rocking back and forth. "It's just the illness." The monsters didn't disappear, but they retreated into the corners, into cracks, under the bed, into dark reflections in the glass. They were waiting, and he knew. The scariest thing about them wasn't their teeth or claws. It was that sometimes their voices sounded exactly like his own thoughts.